And now some action out of Andover. As they try and run some cuts, they get it in front. And that's a goal. Elray Atkinson, her 7th of the year. On the field is Wigan. Wigan right down the middle, all the way in. Shoots and scores. Oh, Wigan ties it up. Just flat out outstanding. And look at her career numbers for Spring Lake Park. Cut into the middle. She'll walk right in and go top shoulder and get her first goal of the night. And a step and shoot out of Schmidt. She'll run in. She'll power her way all the way through and get the goal. Senior defense, Allie Edwards, sophomore attack for Spring Lake Park. Joins the Scandrets and the Rollmakers on this squad. There's a shot from Schmidt. Tough angle. 3 in the game for Schmidt. That's 99 in her career. Well, you got Farrell to the net, but it went wide. I don't know if Rollmaker got a handle on it. Another cut shot and a goal. And that's going to be Ella Yates. And Andover gets a big goal to make it 4-2. And he goes to work right side. Spring Lake Park kind of laying back. Benny works away in, scores! Split the defenders and beat the goalie Rollmaker. They go back further outside. Here's Yates. Yates gives it up, going inside and bouncing it in. Rollmaker, the goalie, step, shoot, scores! Andover has scored 4 in a row. They have a 5-4 lead with 12 seconds remaining in the third. She'll set up on the right side. Quick toss into the middle and a goal. Nice feed. Benny inside to Eisinger. And Andover has a 2-goal lead. Evers can't get into, won't give up. Shot and a goal. Evers just would not be denied. They get it inside. Dewar and a goal. Just like that. Nice play. Dewar gave it to Schmidt, got it back, and Dewar scores. Now it's Schmidt going to work. She has a little room. Dodge to the left. She gets a shot away. Was that an illegal shot attempt? May have been. No, she's going to get a free position at the 8. Just like that. Spring Lake Park could cut it to 1 goal here. Trying for 4th of the game, career number 100 right here. Schmidt powers her way in. Shot. Scores! There it is! Around her net. Belong clear. Still an opportunity for Spring Lake Park on the ground ball with 10 seconds remaining. Scrum at the middle of the field. Picked up there, Ella Thorson. That is going to do it. Thorson along the sideline. Andover is going to win the game tonight at home. 7-6 over Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids.
Andover comes in with a mark of 13-3, taking on Rogers, last year's Class 4A state champion. Huskies jump out first and get a lead of 2-0 after that sacrifice fly by Avery Stock, and the Huskies happy with a 1-0, 2-0 lead at the end of 1. We go now to the second, countering, piling and stacking some hits here. This explosive Rogers offense. It took Olivia Owen with that 3-1 blast. That was a game winner hit, and that's a lead the Rogers would never relinquish. Coming back late, getting some additional runs off of a couple of miscues defensively for Andover, and the Royals extend their lead, score of 6-2. Great pitching by Kostecka. She retired the last 11 hitters she would face for the Royals, but down but not out. Andover a chance here in the 7th. 2 outs. They get a run that scores late to cut the deficit to 6-3. Could not overtake Walduck. The pitcher for Rogers with 6 strikeouts and going 7 complete gets the win, and Rogers now moves to a mark of 12-3. Andover to 13-4.
This year we've been really lucky. We've been out on the course pretty early. There hasn't been too much snow, but in previous years we've had all of our tryouts in the sims, and you don't really get to see a lot of like the short game aspects to the game of golf. You don't get to practice the short game aspects. And this year it's just been really nice to get that practice in earlier in the year.
Freshman year, I was kind of nervous coming into the season, like where I was going to be placed and how I was going to do. I've done a few like summer tournaments before, and I did pretty good. But last week, I shot a 71 and won a tournament, so that gave me pretty big confidence boost. So yeah, it's been good.
I'm a little superstitious. When I'm like cleaning my clubs, I can't like touch my grips at all. My grips are for when I'm ready to golf the next day. And the morning of, normally I avoid wearing gray. I don't like wearing gray. It's either black or white or something along that line. I don't know. It's just I play bad when I wear gray.
I always wash my clubs. I normally have the same snacks, and then I have to play the same ball every single day. So, and then I use the same ball marker every day too.
We've gone and played extra rounds with just the team, just for fun. We play scrambles. We go up to another course, we'll play scrambles, and yeah, we go out to eat sometimes. We have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I felt that energy, and they all welcomed me pretty good. Obviously, like they didn't know, all of them didn't know me, and then I came in, I was pretty good.
For me, Coon Rapids, just because we share a course with them, they're here with us every day, and I feel like it's competitive with them. We play a lot of head-to-head matches, and yeah, I like playing against Coon Rapids.
I always want to give myself a goal going into the tournament and play good for myself. And it's always nice to play good for a team too. It's nice like looking back and seeing like if you helped your team a lot. My goal was to be 1 seed, and I've already been 1 seed. And then my other goal is to make it to second day in sections, and state would be a really good goal.
My goals are to make the cut at sections, just play good first day, go back up for the second day and have a good second day. And I don't know, I feel like my goal this year was to be a good team player, like really be a good role model we have a very young team, I'm the only senior. And so to really be a good role model and show them what it's like to be a good golfer. And yeah, and I feel like I've done that so far.
Fun one here tonight in the Anoka Fieldhouse as the Anoka Tornadoes took on the Irondale Knights in boys volleyball action. In the first set, it was a service game. Hank Anderson, nice serve there, gets a quick point for the Tornadoes. Irondale tries to hang in, but a lot of unforced errors really held the Knights back in this first set. They get a couple right there from Abdul Minim, but in the end it was all Anoka. Mark Maznaguda getting it going from the outside. Had a bunch of kills in the first set. Kept things rolling for Anoka. Another opportunity for Maznaguda on the outside, sends it in, another big point. They cruise 25-11 in the first set. Second set, kind of same as the first set. Irondale struggling to get things going in the service game, and when they had chances at the net, it was really all Anoka. Maznaguda continued his dominant play on the outside, knocking that one down. A couple different shots at it, and finally was able to put it away. Set continues. Irondale tries to hang in, get a couple chances at the net, but in the end, still too much. As this time it was Cletus Constance putting it away. Second set, 25-14. Third set, a little bit more competitive. Irondale hung in there, served it a lot better, had a few more chances at the net. But in the end, Anoka showed a little bit more of that polish and that team chemistry. Nice kill right there as Maznaguda got another look on the outside, this time using some finesse, taking it down on the inside, getting a big point. Then another one there from Cletus Constance getting a big put away. And finally on match point, it was Nate Lindberg. Nate Lindberg comes up with the cross-court shot here, and that will do it. Anoka wins it in straight sets tonight. That one was 25-19. Big win tonight, 3 sets for Anoka on QCTV.
I believe this is my 14th year as a head coach here at Anoka, 15th year overall, and the reason I coach is just, I went here, I played here, I compete, a little bit, I do it for the guys, I love coming out here and hanging out with the players and, watching these guys grow up. I hold these guys very, very accountable, and at times they may not like it. I do think at the end of the day, they understand as to why I do that, not only myself, my other coaches. And I do feel like while we are a talented lacrosse team, I feel like, that does kind of allow us to rise above what our talent may or may not be at times.
I mean, I just love to play, and I love to play with these guys. We've had great team, and like saying earlier, got a lot of returning seniors, so I've been playing with them for a long time. And we know each other really well, and we hang out on and off the field. Like, it's not just come here, talk, and then don't see you again. We're chatting a lot, doing a lot of stuff outside of lacrosse.
We really feel like a family. I mean, we joke around just like brothers would, and we rip on each other a little bit, but that's what makes it, fun to come out here every day and practice together. We hear from Sutton a lot is that there have been some great teams that have come through this program, and we really wanted to be one this year. We didn't get amazing results last year. We thought we could have been pretty competitive, and it just some games came down to the wire, and just we didn't get the result we wanted. So this year we really wanted to push forward through adversity and go out and get wins when we knew we could go get them. Personal goals for the season, definitely I want to get some awards, team awards, maybe state awards, stuff like that. But I just want to have fun with the guys, School year's ending soon. We're going to be not maybe seeing each other in a few months, so I definitely want to keep this team going for as long as possible.
Oh, I mean, we just have a lot of guys who want it. High energy, been putting a lot of work in practice, outside of practice, just all year round, and it's paying off. I just want to win. I want to play and I want to win. The more we win, the more we play. So. Anoka!
Rebels versus the Crimson look for their 3rd straight win with a game-winning hit. And the game-winning run came in the bottom of the 1st, and it came early. That was a double by Rebler. She picks up the double and the RBI. Meanwhile, she also scores the 2nd run of the game on the safety squeeze execution. Beautiful bunt by Rothenberger, the pitcher. The story of the night was right there. Marissa Rothenberger. She came in with an impressive 4-1 record and strikeouts, a total of 59 on the season. Battling back, constant Princeton trying to get some late pressure going, but it was too much too often. Rothenberger just endless on her performance tonight, and she puts away this one. Good play at 2nd, but just not in time to get the Rebels. Rothenberger on the night. 1 hit is all she surrendered. 7 strikeouts and an performance that was unforgettable. With that win, the Rebels now move to 3 consecutive wins over Maple Grove, and the Rebels at 11-2. Meanwhile, Maple Grove, they fall to 8-4.
I feel like our biggest goal and like what we want to bring into this season is kind of just like not keeping our expectations too high, because I feel like last year just us winning almost every game except for one kind of held our standards too high. So I feel like we kind of just need to be more focused on like what's going on right now rather than like what's gonna happen. I think our way we're gonna improve to get better this year is just continuing to work on our stick skills and working on passing more. I feel like our biggest thing that we're gonna have to work on now is just chemistry.
It's all about creating an environment and a culture, and if we can do that and support the girls in an activity, I think it's super important to me for them to have a great experience. I want to have a program that's strong in fundamentals as well as our culture.
The thing I like most about my teammates is that they just feel like family, and I'm like I can be myself around them, and we all have a lot of fun together. These next 2 seasons I'll be going 110% every day to prepare for college, and we'll be in the weight room a bunch. We have a trainer that trains our teams, and we lift and do conditioning and stuff like that. So that's what I'll be doing to prepare for college.
I like the culture and the positivity that we have. You're not going to find a team that has better positivity than us. I'm excited for us to develop as a team throughout the season on both sides of the field.
If we can build them up and they can feel good about their skills, that's certainly going to help their overall confidence, because I want them to leave here with confidence to know that they can do anything that they put their minds to.